So once in a while, in Germans, can you smile? Just a little bit. Smile, smile, smile. You will wait for them to smile at you. Hey guys, it's Kikie again and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so. And also if you haven't watched my previous video, which was about Get to Know Me Part 2, I suggest you do so that when I'm discussing about this other video, how I moved to Germany, you will understand where it all comes from. I first came to Germany with a visit visa. That was in 2016 March. And after 3 months of staying there in Germany, I finally decided to get a long-term visa. I would first say Germany is a very beautiful country, serene, and when I arrived, I saw everything was so high-tech. I could not believe how they do these things. Everything was so well done in my eyes, and I was like, wow, this is a place I want to live and stay. Another thing that I noticed in Germany that is very well done is the healthcare system. First of all, you cannot live there if you don't have a health insurance card. Moving on from the better healthcare system, I would say Germany is a very, very organized country in terms of transport and public transport system. I first saw how they manage things and I asked myself, how do these people do this? How do they really do this? Because first of all, how are you able to make this train arrive from this time to that time? How are you also able to make these things clean, serene, and the roads are so smooth? I mean, when I came from the airport, when we were driving, I asked myself, wow, who cleans this road? And trust me, I am not wrong. Early in the morning when I used to go to school, there was always a van scrubbing the floor on the roads in the morning, before 8 in the morning. Wow, so well done. As if that's not enough, oh my, this country didn't even finish to amaze me. Why am I saying this? First of all, how do you get low cost of living? You get good transport, good healthcare system. Even people from Netherlands and Belgium, and don't get me wrong, they're neighbors because in Europe the borders are so close to each other. They go to shop in Germany because they know that's where they find the value for their money. You can buy something as cheap as cents euro, 50 cents euro, 30 cents euro, 1 cent euro. That really amazed me. And for you to get a certain number or certain high salary and you're able to spend it, not all of it, for me that's important. I would put that ahead of me. Can you imagine how honest these people are? A German would face you on your face and literally tell you what's in their head. They don't sugarcoat it. They don't care whether it will make you smile or not, but at the end of the day, you've gotten the message. They literally tell you the truth. These people, they are very honest, very, very honest. I have never met people like those. I've never met someone who just tells me point blank, Kikie, this is not right. Kikie, this is good. They do it. They don't fear you. They literally don't. One thing about Germans that I came to realize, they don't fear you. And they do this because this goes hand in hand with punctuality. They are very punctual people. For them, time is valuable. Time is money. If they tell you to be somewhere at 10, rest assured you have to be there 5 or 10 minutes before that time. If you don't show up at that time, they are gone or they cancel your appointment because they also do things with appointments. You just can't wake up in the morning and show up into someone's office. You can't just call someone without doing an appointment with them. It simply cannot work with them like that. Like I'm saying once again, time is money for them. They really value it. You can never, never separate them with that. So if you're doing anything with a German, please do it on time. But I think we should also do the same. Don't you think so? One thing that I also liked about Germany is how neat the security is. It is a very safe country. When I used to walk on the streets, never at any moment I felt not safe. Things are very well organized, and for that reason, there's always police officers doing patrol. If you also go to the train station, there will always be police officers, and in case you need any help, they will always be there available for you. I would think even you could leave your door open, only that the weather is so bipolar, so when it's too cold, how are you going to leave the door open? But regardless, no one is coming to steal things from you. The system is so adorable. Let's talk about education, don't we? Let me tell you, if you want to go back to school, Germany is a perfect country for you. It's free to go back to school, but it's not really free. I don't like to use that word because it's taxpayers' money, but why wouldn't you take advantage of that, go back to school, and then from there you can get a good job, better your life, and do something with it? It would be so nice if someone would use that opportunity to do that, because from most countries where most of us come from, we are not able to do that. Most of the time, our parents have to go back deep into their pockets to get their money from there to educate you. What really excited me there is how they celebrate Christmas, how they do the kermesse, they do the beer festivals, they have beautiful beer gardens, and you can say winter is boring regardless the weather being bipolar, but there's a way to celebrate that coldness. There's always events, there's always things to do. It will just be up to you. Germans love to party, and trust me, when it comes to drinking beer, they are very good at it, and I don't blame them because they have the best beer in the whole world. So guys, apart from all these nice things and beautiful things that I have talked about life in Germany, I would also love to let you know that there's also reality, and sometimes they might not go hand in hand with expectations from where you're coming from. I would first begin to say that when I arrived at the German airport in Cologne, I was not treated very well. My experience did not turn out to be what I expected because I was called from the airport, I was kept aside, asked me so many questions, and by the time they set me free, I realized, like, why did they do this to me? And I thought it would only happen once, only to realize other times that I also travel back to my country in Kenya, they always frisk me as if I am carrying something that is poisonous or dangerous, which I have never understood up to this point. Germany being a first world country, you would expect that at least these people can speak English. From my understanding, they do this as a subject from a very young age up to university, I would think so, but trust me, these people cannot communicate back to you in English. You would ask them a question in a very kind way, because when you're a newcomer, when it's your first time to arrive here, of course you don't understand the language. They will frankly tell you on your face, sorry, I do not speak English, even at the hotel. Can you believe this? This is so not acceptable. I think so. Now, this one. Have you ever walked on the street and someone literally stops and starts staring at you, looking at you, and you think, have I done anything wrong? Is this really normal? Yes, Germans do that a lot. They have done it to me. It doesn't matter whether I'm in the bus, I'm on the train. It doesn't even matter if I'm just walking on the streets. They will always give you cold stares. I don't understand it, but some people look at you, but they don't look at you in a bad way. They're just sending a good message. Maybe they will smile afterwards. But why do you have to stare at someone? Can you just look at me and go away? Or if you see something wrong with me, why can't you just tell me and leave? It's not good. When you also meet them, or you just bump into someone and then they're interested to know you, the first question they will ask you is, where are you from? And then when you tell them, for instance, I come from Africa, then they say, oh, okay, because they think Africa is a country. No, Africa is a continent. And then you say, I come from Kenya. Then they say, okay, Africa. Then they will say, but you're too beautiful to be black or African. Excuse me? What do you expect me to look like? Is that not the same as saying you're too good to be a woman or you're too smart to be a woman? That is not acceptable, especially in 2020. Why would you tell someone that? Is it lack of exposure, or is it just pure ignorance? Oh my, never acceptable. Oh my, as if that is not enough. They will ask you, are you a refugee? Du bist ein Refugee? No, honey, I am not a refugee. And also being a refugee is not a bad thing. There's a reason why someone leaves their country or flees from their country, because their life is in danger. So why put the refugee as a bad thing or make it inferior? Not good at all. That's not good. People should learn to respect each other, and I think most of these foreigners, they don't really understand that. Why would you say, did you come with a boat? Or did you come with a ship? Does it even matter to you? Because you should be so kind to me for being able to come to your country and trying to learn your language, trying to do things that you guys are doing, and from there we move on and become as one. At least respect me, give me that respect. Once you decide to integrate and live in Germany, they will ask you to take an integration course, and this exam is not a joke. You will do everything in German, and maybe at that particular time you will have not reached the level to do those things. I remember when I did that exam, the Germans themselves, I asked them some questions about their country, and they literally told me on my face that they don't understand that. They don't know things about their country, and I am forced to do them. No hard feelings about that. It's okay. At least I know more about your country. Now, after you're done with integration and you're done with your highest level of German level, so now you can take a course. So they call it Ausbildung, or you can say college, or they go with different levels depending on where you come from. So when you go there and then you say, I now want to take this course, I know some couple of friends that they went there and then they were told, no, you can't do this course. These are the courses we have put for the Ausländer, for the people who are not Germans. So you can either do this. It's not bad. We still accept it, because either way, what do we have to say? Do we have a say? No, we don't. So we will just do it. So if you at least have a dream to come and do something, be rest assured, unless maybe you're coming to do masters on something or a degree on something, maybe your case will be a little bit different. But at least the positive part about this is that at least they will pay for your school and you will be able to start from the beginning till the end. Overall, I find Germany to be a very beautiful country, well organized, and if you have set your goals by the time you arrive, you just need to know that it's not sometimes as smooth as you would have expected it to be, but regardless of that, you can come chase your dreams, you can turn them into reality, and at the same time you need to expect that there will be highs and lows, and that's why some people also get depressed, because your social life is killed. There are no friends, maybe the friends that you left from the country that you came from, you will never see them again. But I would encourage you to at least go to African parties, also look for websites where they have people from your country, an organization, or people from other parts of the world where you can connect and you can share the same moments together. So for me, Germany is a very good country. As long as you put the negatives on the side or you don't concentrate so much on them, I think you can do very well, because also don't forget, once you settle there for quite some time, you will be able and you'll be eligible to get their passport, and their passport is so powerful, and with it you can work anywhere in the world and you can do so many things with it. So put your goals straight ahead and don't forget where you come from, and just put the negatives aside, because even the countries where we are born in, there's challenges in it. So it will just depend with how you will take it and accept it. So that's it for today with Kikie, and I hope to see you next time on my next video. Just don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell button, share my videos, and interact with me here and on Instagram. If you follow me everywhere, I am so thankful for you, and this would have never happened if you didn't contribute to being part of this. See you next time. Kikie loves you. Bye.